The most affordable bungalows in Lagos are back on the market in Lekki Avana Phase 2. And if you're looking for a home that has its own compound where you can have your own private space, or you're looking for a bungalow in particular where you can enjoy moving from room to room without climbing any stairs, if you're looking for a place that can be like a retirement home, sort of away from the city, with serenity, and in a place that is like a resort, right? This is also for you. This is Lekki Avana Phase 2, one of the most exciting projects we have right now in Lagos, and it is just back on the market for a limited time. So if you're hearing about Lekki Avana before, or you're just hearing about it for the first time, in this video I'm going to tell you everything about what is new in the Phase 2 compared to what's in the Phase 1, and also give you all the information about what it has to offer and how you can secure a unit for yourself. So don't go anywhere, stay till the end of this video. My name is Awele from Best State Investment, and we give you the very best deals in real estate right here on this channel. So please subscribe so you can get more information like this. Like, share, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out when next we post. So what's new in Lekki Avana Phase 2? Let's get into it. So first of all, if you're just watching for the first time, this project is located in Ibeju Lekki, the Eleko area of Ibeju Lekki, particularly the Idera scheme, in close proximity to Pan Atlantic University, right? I think that's the closest landmark. So now, what's new? The first thing that we have that is new is the introduction of a swimming pool. In the first edition of these bungalows, there was no pool. It was just, you had a standard 3-bedroom bungalow, with solar, offered with solar power, and on about a 300 square meter plot of land. So now you have the introduction of a private pool, right? So that's the first thing that is new. So we have units in this estate that will have their own private pool. Second thing that is new is the introduction of the 4-bedroom type. So now, previously we only had 3-bedroom bungalows. Now we have a 4-bedroom fully detached bungalow available for purchase as well. And coupled with the introduction of the pool, we now have 2 variants of each bungalow type. So for the 3-bedroom bungalows, you can have the option without a pool, and then you can have the option with a pool, right? And then for the 4-bedroom bungalows, you have the option without a pool, and then you have the option with a swimming pool. So the difference is the price points, right? So the ones without pools are a bit cheaper than the ones that come with swimming pool, but you can have your 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom bungalow with a private pool or without a private pool. And that is one of the major differences between the Phase 1 and the Phase 2. So now, the third major difference is the location. So now, Lekki Avana Phase 1 was located in the scheme in Eleko, right? And now this one is located about 10 minutes away from Phase 1. So they are both in Ibeju Lekki, both within the same area, but Phase 2 is a bit different. The location of Phase 2 is a bit farther from Phase 1, but they are still within the same area in Ibeju Lekki. So that's the difference. So Phase 2 is in a different location from the Phase 1. So number 4, let's talk about the features and amenities in this estate. So in case you don't know, this Lekki Avana bungalows we're talking about is you're not just buying a home in a regular estate, it's in a resort, right? So you can expect a whole lot more. So you have a lot of resort-like features in this place. This is a getaway destination, not just your regular home. And now I'm going to take you through some of the features that are going to be in this Phase 2. And it's interesting to know that Phase 2 has more features than Phase 1, right? So let's get into it. So first of all, of course, Phase 2 is going to have a gatehouse and beautification, right? So the external and internal areas will be beautified. So you have beautiful landscaping on the exterior. You're going to have flowers and some trees planted within the estate. So beautified with flowers. The driveway and the walkways have flowers, beside them. So really, really nice. You're going to have a swimming pool and a sit-out area. So there's going to be a general pool for the estate, right? Although some people are going to have their own private pool. So the general pool is going to have some cabanas, and then it will have a sit-out area where you can just chill with your friends, have a good time, and entertain your guests as well, right? You can even have a pool party there. Really, really nice. It's also going to have a tennis court, right? So this is a place that is ideal for wellness and fitness. So you have a tennis court where you can play tennis. It's going to be, also they're going to be very security conscious here. So entire estate is going to have CCTV surveillance, right, all around. Even in the houses themselves, they have CCTV cameras, right? So from phase one, you can see in phase one, you have cameras in like in the living room, kitchen, and some other areas, and then exterior also covering the outside of the building as well. So you're going to have CCTV cameras all around. You're going to have road and drainage systems, right? So this is very good. You have road drainage systems. So when it comes to rainfall and flooding, you won't have any of those issues here. You have good drainage right here. You're also going to have solar power street lights. So 24/7 every day. Once it's evening time, the lights come on. No downtime for the street lights, right? You're also going to have a children's playground. So if you're coming here with your family, they're going to have a great time because there'll be spaces for your children to play around in. It's going to be like a little park. You have your swings, you have your merry-go-round, you have your other little activities that your children can play around in, right? So you're going to have that children's playground in this estate as well. You're also going to have a football pitch. So if you're a sports lover, like I said earlier, you have your tennis court. You also have your football pitch. And don't forget, the tennis court can also double as a basketball court. So you can also play basketball right in this estate, right? So it covers everything, right? So really amazing what they are doing with the amenities here. And like I said before, this is a resort, not just a regular estate. You're also going to have a supermarket, right? So when you're living in a resort, it's big. You don't want to go far to start getting your groceries and other things. There's going to be a supermarket within the estate so that you can get your basic items without having to leave the estate. You're going to have a co-working space as well that comes with Wi-Fi. So if you're doing remote work or you want to get some things done, there's a space that you can come to work in, like a co-working space with a cafe. You have Wi-Fi there. You can come and get your work done, away from your home, still within the resort. Now, how cool is that, right? There's also going to be a pharmaceutical center, so you can get your essential first aid and other medications within the estate, right? So you can get basic treatment, you can get first aid, you can get some drugs within the estate in the pharmaceutical center without having to leave the estate. There's also going to be a gym and wellness center, so you can keep fit right here. Even if you don't even want to go to the gym, the road network, the beautification, the ambience, the environment is prime for jogging. So you can just go for your evening walk or jogs, or in the morning as well. And there's also a gym if you want to get in and lift some weights and do a more higher intensity workout. You can go to the gym as well. Like I said before, there's going to be a village market center. So aside just your regular store, you can get like fresh foods, in the village market center, and then also a clinic as well. So aside just a pharmacy for getting medication, there's also going to be a clinic, for proper, first aid and basic treatment. So this is all encompassing, right? This is a full-blown resort that we have here that you're going to be getting in Lekki Avana Phase 2. So you're buying more than just a home. You're buying an experience. You're buying a lifestyle. And this is one of the reasons why you do not want to miss out on this project. So another thing that changed is the pricing, which is our number 5 point. The pricing for Phase 2 is different from Phase 1. So let's get into it. So Phase 1 started with a price of 58 million. I think that was the launch price. And then they had options for solar, without solar. So for Phase 2, we have the 3-bedroom bungalow without a pool, which is the basic entry option. It's going for 65 million naira at the promo price, right? And then the launch price is going to be 70 million naira. But just like the Phase 1, this project is not going to get to the launch price because everything is going to be sold out even before it launches, right? So 65 million. And then if you want the 3-bedroom bungalow with a pool, it is going to be going for 73 million naira, right? So for 3-bedroom bungalows, you have without a pool for 65 and with a pool for 73. These bungalows also come with solar, right? And then for the 4-bedroom bungalows, you have the ones without a pool for 70 million, and then the options with a swimming pool for 78 million naira, right? And then you can spread your payments for 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. The maximum duration you can spread your payments is 12 months. And the initial deposit is a commitment fee of 1 million naira. So that is all you need to know about the pricing and the payment plan for Lekki Avana Phase 2. So those are the new things in Lekki Avana Phase 2, different from what's in Lekki Avana Phase 1. So what else do you need to know? right? The land title, just like phase one, is government allocation, and later on, C of O. So this is very, very safe because the land is gotten directly from the Lagos state government. So all those issues you're hearing about, land title issues, demolitions, things like that, is not going to happen here because this is government allocation. Land was gotten from the government, approval of the government, and so no issues, right? Another thing you might be wondering will be hidden charges, right? So are there hidden charges for Lekki Avana Phase 2? No, there are no hidden charges. The price the price I mentioned earlier covers everything. So documentation, development fee, everything, all included in that price, right? So all you need to do to secure a unit is give us a call with the number on your screen or in the description of this video, so that you can get in touch with us, and we'll be there to help you secure a unit as soon as possible. There is not much time. I would say this project will be on the market for a maximum of 2 weeks before it is sold out. And of course, the 3-bedroom bungalows, which are cheaper, will get sold out first before the 4-bedroom, which are a little bit more expensive. So you have max 2 weeks from the time it launched, which was July 25th, I think. So please give us a call so that we can help you get your unit or units in Lekki Avana Phase 2. My name remains Awele from Best Investments, and please don't forget to like, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out. Also click on the notification bell so you will know when next we post other property updates like this, right? So thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video.